In recent years, the idea of the Sigma male has captivated many as the quiet, independent alternative to traditional alpha or beta male roles. The Sigma male is often seen as the lone wolf, someone who values autonomy, introspection, and self-mastery above external validation or hierarchy. But why do so few men actually fit this elusive archetype? It's estimated that only 1% of men embody the Sigma male mindset, and that's because it requires traits and behaviors that run counter to how most people operate. Here, we dive into the reasons why Sigma males are so rare and why most men fall into other categories. 1. Deep need for social validation and recognition. Most men, like the majority of people, are naturally wired to seek validation from others. Whether it's achieving social media fame, gaining respect from peers, or excelling at work, these forms of recognition are critical for their self-esteem. A Sigma male, on the other hand, is largely indifferent to praise, social recognition, or status symbols. He's driven by an inner compass rather than the opinions of others, making him resilient to the highs and lows of external validation. For most men, however, this level of independence from social affirmation feels alien and, honestly, uncomfortable. 2. Strong dependence on social hierarchies and structures. Society is built on hierarchies that give people roles, structure, and meaning. Most men find comfort and guidance in these structures, looking to gain respect by fitting into recognized roles like alpha or beta. These categories give them direction, validation, and a sense of belonging. Sigma males, however, operate outside this system. They neither want to lead nor follow. Instead, they forge their own path on their terms. This level of detachment from societal structures is hard for most to grasp, as it involves a willingness to forego conventional forms of success. 3. Strong desire for connection and belonging. Human beings are social creatures, and the need to belong is universal. Most men find great fulfillment in social interactions and group dynamics, whether through friendships, family, or professional teams. For Sigma males, while connection is appreciated, it's not essential. They thrive in solitude, finding energy and satisfaction in their own company. Their level of independence can sometimes appear as detachment or aloofness, but it's rooted in a deep sense of self-contentment. Most men, however, would find this degree of self-sufficiency lonely or unfulfilling. 4. Preference for teamwork and group collaboration. In many professional and personal settings, teamwork is emphasized, and most men naturally find comfort in working with others to achieve common goals. Collaborative environments provide shared responsibility, camaraderie, and recognition. Sigma males, however, value independence over teamwork, often preferring to work alone where they have full control over their work and decisions. It's not that they can't work with others, but their preference for autonomy means they typically avoid group settings unless absolutely necessary. For most, this solo style of work feels isolating and lacks the group energy they crave. 5. Fear of risks and love for routine stability. Many people find stability and routine reassuring, as it provides a predictable and controlled environment. Most men enjoy knowing their plans, expectations, and next steps, and they are often wary of risks that could disrupt their lives. Sigma males, however, are unafraid to carve out new paths and pursue unconventional goals. Their comfort with uncertainty is rooted in self-confidence and self-reliance, allowing them to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. This lone wolf mentality is difficult for most to adopt, as it involves an embrace of uncertainty that can feel unsettling. 6. Traditional approach to authority and leadership. For most men, society's systems of authority, whether in the workplace, family, or social groups, provide structure and order. Respect for these hierarchies often equates to a sense of duty or stability. Sigma males, however, have a unique relationship with authority. They respect it only when they deem it justifiable or sensible. They are neither interested in climbing the ranks nor challenging others, as they don't view leadership as inherently valuable. Instead, they see self-mastery as the ultimate goal, valuing personal freedom over power, which makes them unlikely to follow or depend on traditional authority structures. 7. Heavy reliance on external motivation and rewards. Most people are fueled by external motivators such as praise, rewards, or social status. For many men, these incentives are critical to their ambition and drive. Sigma males, on the other hand, operate with an internal locus of control, driven by their own principles and goals, rather than the rewards others offer. They pursue knowledge, growth, and personal mastery, and are often indifferent to external validation. This approach to motivation is rare because it requires intense self-discipline and a level of self-awareness that few people develop. 8. Discomfort with being alone in their identity. Many people find reassurance in being part of a social tribe, where there is a shared identity and group beliefs. Most men identify with larger groups or communities, such as their profession, hobby groups, or social circles. Sigma males, however, define themselves as individuals, embracing their unique identities without needing to align with a tribe. This can make them seem elusive or detached from social categories. While most people need this sense of belonging to feel grounded, Sigmas see their individuality as a strength rather than a weakness. 9. Limited ability to cope with social disapproval. Many men are highly conscious of how others perceive them and are careful to avoid social disapproval. They may adjust their behavior, appearance, or opinions to fit in or to please others. Sigma males, however, are impervious to most social pressures. They don't alter their core selves to fit in or avoid criticism. This level of resilience requires a thick skin and a high degree of self-acceptance, which isn't common, as it involves a willingness to be misunderstood or disliked. For most men, avoiding judgment is a priority, making this aspect of the Sigma male rare and challenging. 10. Difficulty accepting and embracing personal vulnerability. Most men are conditioned to hide vulnerability, often associating it with weakness. Yet they still seek validation and reassurance, especially from close connections, to feel secure. Sigma males, on the other hand, view vulnerability as an essential part of personal growth. They embrace their flaws and weaknesses privately, knowing that these aspects of themselves don't need external validation to be accepted. This inner acceptance allows them to grow without fearing judgment. For most men, this process of self-acceptance without external feedback is difficult and uncomfortable. In conclusion, the Sigma male archetype is compelling because it represents a degree of independence, resilience, and self-assurance that few people can embody. This way of life demands an unshakable inner drive, comfort in solitude, and a unique ability to operate outside of social structures. For the vast majority of men, these traits can be hard to cultivate, as they involve sacrificing the validation, structure, and social belonging that provide security and motivation for most. Being a Sigma male isn't just rare, it's a mindset that challenges the very norms of human interaction and self-worth. For these reasons, only a small percentage of men can truly claim this identity. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.